Hey you, are you a libtard? Because if you are, DatGuy thinks that you would love my book, The Crumbling of a Nation and Other Stories. Libtards not included. But what is included is 14 short stories about the crumbling of America, where each story explores a different dystopian future caused by a different political or societal issue. Issues like gun violence or abortion rights or corporate greed. You know, the things that libtards care about. Like the story Love the Way God Intended, where all books that have been deemed unchristian have been banned from school. But one teacher has taken it upon herself to sneak books into her classroom to provide to students whose lifestyles are being banned and silenced. But by doing so, she is not only jeopardizing her job, but risking the lives of her students. Or the story In the Algorithm We Trust, where every person in America is now required to wear a data gathering device in their left ear, granting the algorithm access to every moment of their lives, even their innermost thoughts. The algorithm then uses that data to manipulate and control every aspect of their lives. So much so that the algorithm is able to convince the American people that this is not oppression. Rather, the algorithm is providing them with a perfect life, and they believe it. Or the story The Termination Bureau, set in an America where abortion has been banned nationwide. However, if a person does not want to keep their baby, they are allowed to sell their baby to the state. The state then gives that baby a series of tests to determine how useful that baby could be to the state. But on the occasion that a baby tests so low that it is determined entirely useless to the state, that baby is then sent to the Termination Bureau. Or the story We See You, about a young woman who was assaulted in broad daylight. And though there are dozens of people there to witness the crime, none of them step in to protect her. Instead, they pull out their phones and record a video to later post to social media for millions to watch, only to return to whatever they were doing before as if nothing has even happened. Or the story It Was Just Another Day in America, about just an ordinary day at school. Every student at this school wears a bulletproof vest, every teacher is armed, and the entirety of the school is surrounded by security. And yet none of this is enough to protect the kids. And so in the back of every classroom are bunkers for the students to hide in when that inevitable shooter enters school grounds. A tragedy that has become to these students just another day in America. All these stories and more can be found in my book, The Crumbling of a Nation and Other Stories, now 33% off on the TikTok shop. And as the ban approaches, don't forget to follow me elsewhere.